expert in electrostatic technology for anti-aging and weight loss and remodulation and body shaping and resculpting. Today, we would like to share with you one protocol, one treatment done on a 36-year-old lady who has undergone a procedure with a Cap Energy 4-channel machine with 1,240 watts. We would like to share with you how this young lady lost two sizes or 6 centimeters in the perimeter contour in not even half an hour. So I think this is, you may all think this is unbelievable. Definitely it is unbelievable. But the best way to verify it is to give it a try, to see, and if possible, to try it yourself. So let's start with the recording today.
Hola, vamos a realizar un tratamiento de reducción de abdomen con un equipo de Tecarterapia C400 de Cap Energy. Hello, we are going to carry out a treatment of abdomen reduction with a device C400 of Cap Energy.
En este momento la modelo se presenta.
Vamos a empezar por las mediciones.
You will see that all the protocol
Let's
has
start
been in Spanish
with
and
all the
English.
measures. Todo este proceso lo vamos a grabar simultáneamente en castellano y en inglés para que lo veáis de forma ágil. All this process will be recorded in Spanish and English at the same time to make it easier. Lo primero que vamos a hacer son las medidas de los perímetros. The first thing we are going to do is measure the girth of the patient.
Okay, so the first thing to do in this treatment, to know where we're starting from, what is our starting point, is measure the patient. So we will take 3 measurements. We will mark with a special body pencil the surrounding of the tape. Okay? And without pressing, we will get the measurements so that we will know where we're starting from. We'll take a top measurement, a measurement on the navel, and a bottom measurement, which will be recorded for your convenience. We will use these measurements and images later on, to compare before after, once the procedure has been done.
...118, 118. Sigamos ahora con las fotografías. Let's doing now the photos and
pictures. That's the second stage. We will take some pictures. Well, you have here the 3 measurements. Pictures are also important.
Un lateral. Otro lateral.
To see how there's been a change in volume, inflammation,
y ahora giramos
and
al otro lado.
once the liquids and the fat been drained.
No, y vas para la... Un momentito. Ahora, empieza a girar. Vale. Perfecto. Por último, vamos a realizar una medición con una bioimpedancia de InBody. The last thing we're going to measure is a bioimpedance with an InBody device. Aquí, si te quitas guantes. Un momentito. No, dámelo de limpiar. Primero te subes aquí.
The bioimpedance device is a machine that allows you to
Edad.
either weight the person,
37.
just the ordinary weight, but also
Estatura.
to quantify in some way, in an objective procedure, the amount of fat and water the patient has. Because we must know where this water and fat come from once we've done the treatment. So it's important that we are able to transfer a low frequency energy through the whole body of the patient and through a bioimpedance system to get the
Vamos a imprimir
data
ahora
of
el
knowing
informe
the
del
amount
InBody.
of fat
We are
or
going to
water
print
that this body has.
the InBody, and my college we are going to put all the dates in
Once
the
the printout has been done, we can have the weight, the muscle, the fat, and the water the patient has. Okay, you have a printout here of all the important data. The weight 91.5, the navel 104, the waist, the navel, and the bottom line, so that you can see before after. That's how the patient starts in a starting point. Then we ask the patient to start the protocol. So she starts to lay down on her back. The first thing to do is apply some passive plates where the energy will be delivered and will make the energy of the machine, of the device, get back to the unit again. The patient is always relaxed, will not feel any sensation of harm or any invasive effect, because we are not working with any kind of surgical procedures. Everything is external, but still she will get an important result out of that. So the first thing is to make the patient lie comfortable on top. We will then place some active probes, some active plates on the top of the abdomen. It's a 4-outlet machine which delivers 1,240 watts on the muscles and the fat. And we must apply the different kinds of plates on top to improve the coupling and to generate an important vasodilation in all the area. This vasodilation will lead to a major lipolysis, to the destruction and reduction of the fat on the abdomen area, a drainage of the fluids, of the excess fluids, so the water will be drained. Inflammation will also be released. So in case there's any inflammation in the abdomen, it will also help with that. And finally, it will boost the metabolism of the patient. Every degree the temperature rises, you will get a 12% increase in metabolism. So believe that when we rise 5 up to 11 degrees temperature of the body, you will obtain up to 150% of increase in metabolism, would be equivalent to a major sweat out just by doing a workout, like running, like jogging, like cycling. So this allows the body to have an extra consumption of energy just by placing this kind of probes.
Vamos a empezar ahora con un tratamiento con placas automáticas durante 15 minutos. Let's start now with an automatic treatment during 15 minutes. Lo primero que vamos a hacer es darle el mando de seguridad a nuestro paciente. The first thing we want to do is give to our patient the security command.
The first thing is providing total guarantee for patients. So she will be the one controlling the machine if she feels anything which would not be pleasant.
Now we are going to put all the parameters in the device.
The second thing, once the patient holds the security control in her hand, is programming the machine. So we will start the program according to parameters of the patient. Okay, the professional chooses in between different options, and consequently, she will apply the energy to the different outlets that are connected to these plates or probes on the top of the abdomen. The patient will keep the device in this way for the next 15 minutes. The treatment is comfortable. The patient just feels a nice and warm sensation around the whole abdomen area, and she can be left to relax during these next 15 minutes. During this time, you will be able to see how the fat starts to melt, how there is a release of the fatty acids, and how this fat becomes energy with movement after the treatment. You will have to combine also, it's advised to combine this kind of technology once you do a sessions, a cure, you do a series of sessions according to this treatment, of course, with exercise and a correct diet. That's also when you boost the results more than just by applying the unit. So that's why we also give advice about combining this kind of methodologies or protocols with a correct and healthy lifestyle. The next procedure to be done, as you can see, the professional is already selecting the cosmetic substances that you will be using in the next step. The next step counts on using specific cosmetic substances, actives, which will increase the lipolysis in the body. This is very important because it will also infuse stronger molecules which are natural from nature to induce a major and more powerful lipolysis and tightening effect. This effect comes also together with the machine. So once these 15 minutes are over, just like now that you're seeing, we remove the first prelates from the abdomen. And
vamos a continuar con el tratamiento. Ahora realizaremos un tratamiento manual en el abdomen con electrodos capacitivo y resistivo con fuegos cruzados y a la misma vez, ya que tenemos 4 canales, vamos a realizar un drenaje de extremidades inferiores. Now we are going to continue with the treatment. We are going to combine 2 treatments at the same time. We are going to do the manual treatment with capacitive and resistive crossfires in the abdomen. At the same time, we do the drainage because we have 4 channels.
Okay, so the next step to be done is the manual treatment. The manual treatment is also important because we will infuse the energy in 2 different ways. This is capacitive for tissues rich in water and resistive, which is for tissues poor in water, all together with the combination of manual therapy, which also will improve the delivery of this energy into deeper areas of the skin and the muscle and the fat, and this will also help us reshape, sculpt in some way the abdomen, both the rectum muscles and the obliquous muscles. At the same time, the second operator, the second professional applies lymphatic drainage, which is the application of these probes, these active plates on the soles, which will also boost the fluids from the lower limbs, from the legs, and will also activate this pulsing effect in order to get these toxins, which will be removed from the abdomen, to be flushed into the feces, into the urine, into the elimination of the removal of these toxics, of these metabolites through the respiration or even through sweating. So it's important that we not only increase lipolysis, and we also work on terms of flabbiness or flaccidity, or skin tightening, but we also force all these toxins which are going to remain removed out of the body through the natural removal organs, we can say. So now for the next 15 minutes, we will we will exert this massage through manual therapy on the whole abdomen. The massage is pleasant, is not harmful, it's nice and warm, and we work both the obliquous and the rectum muscles. We also we may also stimulate peristaltism, so the patient will definitely will flush more in the toilet, and also she may feel lighter in case she has any kind of condition dealing with inflammation on the abdomen. As you can see, there's no pain, there's no needle, and in case the patient feels very intense feeling, she can always press the emergency button, through which the machine would only just stop immediately. So once this procedure is over, after this last 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, the professional makes a little massage with the hands just to improve the absorption of the rest of the actives on the skin, and then she removes the excess of the creams that have been used with a paper towel. Now she keeps 5 to 10 more minutes of automatic drainage once the manual treatment is over, so that all these toxins which have been removed from the abdomen can be forced into the lymphatic system, and from there can be flushed away. This is the last part of the treatment. So here you have a summary. So it's been 15 minutes on what we call crossfires, because we work with both accessories at the same time, and then the 20 more minutes to fulfill the drainage. Once this time is over, the machine automatically stops, okay? And then the professional removes the probes from the feet, which were remaining. And now the session is over. We are now ready to track the perimeters and the measurements and the bioimpedance data once again, once the session is done. Just removing the excess of the fluids, of the cosmetic actives with the creams we've been using, okay? The patient can now go to the toilet to flush if she feels like doing so, because she's been activated a lot in terms of the removal, the moving of the fluids, okay? To believe that every degree temperature rises, it's a 12% increase in metabolism. So this means that we can even increase up to 150% metabolism only in one session, which is a lot. And this will also improve the general functioning of the body.
Vamos a realizar ahora las medidas post-sesión.
So once the treatment is over,
we're going to do now all the post-session measures.
Flushes in the toilet.
Ahora voy a hablar otra vez consecutivamente castellano e inglés. We are going
Okay,
to
so we take
speak
back
now
the
in
pictures,
Spanish and
we
English at the same
measure
time. Okay?
once again the different parameters, and we will show you the result.
Ay, espera, que he hecho una cosa mal. Mónica, dame un momentito, por favor. Noventa y nueve. 99. 99.
The operator follows the same marks that she had done before on the back side, so that she will follow the same
108.5.
perimeter.
108.5. Ciento doce. 112. El otro lateral.
Okay, so these are the before afters of the waist,
El giro.
navel, and the lower abdomen area.
Cuando quieras.
And now we take the pictures.
Brazos arriba.
The front, the side.
Muy bien. Y por último vamos a volver a tomar el InBody. And now we are going to go to do the InBody. Un momentito que lo limpio. Mónica, ¿me das el trapito de limpiar el InBody? Te subes primero.
And we do the biometric measurements once again when the treatment is over.
Ponte por acá. Vamos a pasar los datos posteriores del InBody. We're going to put the last dates of the InBody. Músculo 29,6. 90.6 muscle. Fat
And now we will see the
37.3,
comparison before
37.3
after
de grasa.
measurements.
Agua 39. Agua 39. Water 39.
Okay, so you see the difference in weight, in muscle, in fat, and water. Remember, has only been half an hour. Okay, so here you have the pictures before the treatment, after the treatment, excuse me. So these are the summary of the after treatment.
Vamos a proceder ahora al resumen de los resultados. En la primera medición hemos bajado 5 centímetros, en la segunda medición 5,5 centímetros y en la medición de bajo vientre, tercera medición, 6 centímetros. Por lo que respecta al peso, hemos bajado 900 gramos. Now we're going to see the summary of the results. The first measure, -5.
-6 centimeters.
The second measure, -5.5. The third measure, -6. And the weight, -900 grams.
Okay, so now that's a comparison before after. Okay, that would be the final result. So that's, remember, it's only half an hour. So it's a before after treatment where you lose 900 grams minus up to 6 centimeters perimeter. And you can see here the actual result in video, just seeing both cases, both before after together. You can see a reduction in inflammation of the abdomen. And this is the summary of how everything has been done. So first we measured, we did the bioimpedance machine, we did the protocol, and then we measured back and did again the pictures and the bioimpedance. So as you have been able to see, I will stop the video right now. It's been a fairly quick treatment where we have been able to use a high-tech technology to provide a very efficient, straightforward result where you can reduce up to 2 sizes in the same session, so up to 6 centimeters and almost 1 kilogram. Of course, if this treatment is complemented with exercise, with a healthy lifestyle, like correct dieting, correct eating, and some sunshine, and a correct way of behaving before life, you will even obtain better results. So we encourage to do this technique together with other more options that will enhance the result. But of course, this is technology, this is possible, and it is today. It's available today instead of other more dramatic or more invasive technologies. So please give it a try. If you want to try this kind of technology, get inside the following website, which will be printed right now here, and give it a try. Try it yourself and experience the new way of losing 2 sizes with the Kappa Energy technology. Thank you for your attention and hope to see you back in the next case.